The Vaal River Intervention Project could take up to 4 years to complete. It started in 2018 after raw sewage flowed into the river from pump stations in the Mfuleni municipality. Now, residents say the situation is becoming unbearable because the sewage is starting to flow into their homes. Tshegohaco Moagi is following the story for us. She spent the day speaking to locals back in the studio now. So residents in Tshepiso say they've had enough.
Absolutely, Shahan. So these particular residents say that they've been living in these conditions for about 4 years now. And what is happening is it actually is really flowing into their homes. You'd remember that last year as well, eNCA went into the Vaal where we saw the sewage that flows into people's homes and how it has really impacted their lives. And this particular area of Tshepiso in Vereeniging, it's a township in the area. And they're saying that for 4 years now, they've had to be dealing with the sewage flowing into their homes. They flush their toilet and it just bubbles right back up. We spoke to a gran there, quite an elderly lady, who also says that when she's done washing the dishes, she has to be very strategic about how she releases that water because then it actually overflows in the kitchen. So she has to find ways to ensure that that does not happen. But let's just take a listen to what one of these residents had to say to us.
Shurishi itetse monana bana ba gona ha ba khone ba pala bana ba bapala ka ga shurishi ba kena ba tswa ka ga shurishi even nona jwale ngwana ka hlile le diso monana ke shurishi ina because o dula ba le ka shurishi ne tsaka ka ofela ba ka shurishi.
So what are residents calling for?
Well, of course, Shahan, understandably so. They are really just urging the Mfuleni municipality to assist them and to make sure that they clean out this particular sewage and to unblock where it could possibly be blocked. These are one of the reasons why the sewage flows in to these particular residents' homes, because there are blockages within the manholes that are in the streets there. And we understand that this has, as I've mentioned, has been going on for quite some time. So they're really just saying that they would like the Mfuleni municipality to come into the area and to clean up what is currently happening there. And this obviously also does lead back, Shahan, to the Vaal River and what has been happening there.
And what's the municipality saying about this mess?
Well, interestingly enough, they are saying that they understand the plight of the residents and they have tried to actually unblock some of the manholes there. But the situation, Shahan, according to the Mfuleni local municipality, is that the residents, there are illegal structures that have been built on these manholes. So there are people that have built homes on the manholes themselves and they've now caused this particular blockage. Some of these homes, as they are busy erecting them, they burst into the particular manhole and then it all just sinks in, and that's also how these blockages are also apparently caused. So they are saying that there are other issues just beyond the issue of the Vaal River and what's happening there and how these residents are now also being affected by that. But I did speak to Stanley Gaba. He is from the Mfuleni local municipality.
Remaining that we are still doing as a municipality, that is through the Department of Water and Sanitation Affairs. They are assisting us in terms of restoring and cleaning up the inlets in our system so that the entire system is able to work properly. As we speak to you, it is not functioning properly, but also owing to the growth of our area, it keeps on the infrastructure, it keeps on dilapidating, it keeps on collapsing all the time. So we are in the process of correcting those other issues. But it's a whole issue of maintenance and also making sure that those emerging townships have got proper systems as well.